Hi everyone. Now we're going to see if this video is right side up. According to my test video, it was. I made a final video on the tags that I've been working on. These tags are for B Grob's group and called Face the Scraps. And the problem with them as I see it is that the glitter glue is coming up. You can see that. So I tried painting over it with matte medium glue, and the matte medium just brought it up and liquefied it, reactivated the glue. The word came up, and so it came up whole, just like that. So I took it all up and put matte medium over the plastic, and then I put the word back down over the matte medium. And right now it appears that that's going to work, but I don't know. I covered this one entirely with matte medium. I'm not sure that it's going to work, but I'll check that tomorrow after it's dried really well. I'm kind of done with this project now, so I kind of want to move on. I'd like to do my faces now for today. And also I'm going to need to come on and put my butterflies in my mixed media morsels booklet and do my next one, which I believe is a napkin. I'm not sure. It might be the letters. I'm not sure, so I'll come back and do that. So those are the things I need to do for today. In my faces book, I'm looking at references for faces, and the references that I have are kind of off screen so that I can see them and not be distracted by that. You can see them too. Okay, this is number 6, face number 6, and today is 9/7/16. Again, I just want to start with an oval for this eye, and a space for an oval here, and an oval for this eye. Then 1, 2, 3 ovals. This is the tip of the nose, a nostril, and a nostril. And then remember, this one is this line right here between the nose and the mouth is called a philtrum. So a little circle, and so that it makes a little tiny heart right here. Then her mouth, and then her bottom lip. This circle is for the chin, and I really need to get, although I'm getting used to it, I really pretty much need to get the eyes in here. And then I'll do her eyebrows and start with a little shading alongside the nose. Second eyelid goes around and the tear duct is in the inside. Tear duct. So the second eyelid and the outside corner of the eye is pretty much there. Her head is a little wonky already, so there we go. With each face is different. I'm just getting the placement right, trying to. And this is the dark side of the room since the light comes from the patio door, and the patio door is over this way. So there we go on that. A little shading underneath the eye. Coming down, a little shading under the nostril and the tip of the nose. And the shading on this side, because of the light source, is very light. Eyebrows going hair by hair. I have to talk this out. For my own self. The eyebrows go pretty much right above this corner of the eye, so this one might be a little far over. Then I like to introduce to some extent the idea of hair. Just a little bit. And I like a little height to the hair. And just for reference sake, the existence of the ear is somewhere in this area. But I'm not going to worry about it. Straight from the outside of the eye is the neck. Outside of the eye, the neck. And then we have the hollow of the throat and the collarbones that come over. So, the shadowy part is just going in and going in, going back in, erasing, going back in. And when you come to a point to where it's reasonably like anatomically correct, and big emphasis for me at least on the word reasonably, because I am a newbie. I'm a newbie at this. There we go, there we go. And then as I go through, the drawing, then I just erase these points of reference, and they are still there in a kind of a shadowy way for me. Lips kind of have lines on them like that, a little bit. And there's sometimes a little shadow out at the corner of the mouth. So we can go in and take away the cheeks. And the shading around this eye, to me, is a little dark. Got a little heavy-handed on that one. But I can just very, very lightly take it off. The jaws on this girl they aren't as broad as or as wide as previously in the week. Previously in the week I've had some jaws that are very, very wide across here. This one, the chin is still coming down too far. I think that if her chin was more normal, it would be more like that. She's going to have a little face, kind of. The shading under the chin here kind of goes down and fades away. Now that the shading is in, I can put in a little bit of coloring. I like, at this point in my development, I like to go really light on the shading because, like I said, once I do it, you know, I only have 15 minutes for a video on my unverified channel, and apparently I can't verify my channel without a computer, and my computer needs work. I can't even get into it. It had a thing on it that allowed you to put a fingerprint in, and after I put that fingerprint in, I maybe got in successfully once. After that, I could not. The fingerprint for the password, it wouldn't accept my fingerprint as a password, and the other password was no longer good because I had used a fingerprint for one. So that's the way that went. So anyway, my son, I have 1 minute now to finish, and I'm just going to put in a little bit of color. My other video that I did on the tags went too long. It wasn't to 16 minutes yet, but it was over. So I'm just going to finish the color. The other video on the tags went too long, and so I didn't get to. YouTube will not put it up for me because I'm not a verified channel. I have to verify my channel, and they remind me that of every time. Okay, we've got the blue eyes. We've got the black portion to the eyes. And I like to put a little white to her eye. She's cute. I like this one a lot. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much. Welcome to my new subscribers. I'm just thrilled to have you here. This is my practice for getting better. I'm not an artist at all. I'm just a YouTuber, and I love it. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up, please.